Taz-Mania, 1991 to 1995, was a Warner Brothers animation sitcom that gave the classic Looney Tunes character, the Tasmanian Devil Taz, his own starring vehicle. It reimagined him as a teenage slacker in a fictionalized cartoonish version of Taz-Mania, blending family sitcom tropes with slapstick chases, food obsessions, and fourth wall breaking humor. Development and premiere, produced by Warner Brothers Animation, with production running mainly 91 and 93. The show was developed by Art V, who also directed and co-developed by Tom R., the later known for Tiny Toon Adventures and Animaniacs. It was not a Steven Spielberg collaboration like some of Warner's other 90s hits. The premise expanded Taz beyond his original short feral Looney Tunes persona. Here he's a hungry, growling, but occasionally English-speaking teen who lives with his family, works as a bellhop busboy at a chaotic Hotel Tasmania, and gets into wild adventures involving relatives, hotel guests, and recurring foes' popularity and audience reception. Taz-Mania was a solid hit in its early Fox Kids days. Contemporary accounts note it tied Tiny Toon Adventures as the highest rated animated series in its initial run, and it earned nominations for Daytime Emmy and Young Artist Awards in 1992, through it lost to bigger Warner siblings. The show spawned merchandise. Taz became a mere 90s icon with t-shirts, toys, and video games on Sega and other platforms, and audiences loved the mix of classic Looney Tune energy with sitcom-style family stories. Kids especially enjoyed Taz's chaotic personality and the colorful supporting cast. Critically, and in hindsight, it's often described as underrated or a forgotten classic compared to Tiny Toon Adventures and Animaniacs, partly because the crew reportedly preferred the dialogue-like Taz segments over the talkier supporting character stories. modern user ratings hover around 6.0 to 7.5 out of 10 stars on sites like IMDb and rating graph reflecting nostalgia and more than universal acclaim. That was a brief history about this Looney Tunes character, Taz-Mania Devil. Who remembers that character from Space Jam? Not a bad, funny character. I also want to share my point of view. Back in the early 90s, kids understood who that Warner Brothers character was. Modern kids today, half of it may understand it, the other half may not know what that is. Maybe their siblings grew up with that, or maybe it's just the parents did too. Each Warner Brother fans are different no matter what. Fun fact, yes, I know what Looney Tunes characters are. If any movie fans remembers Space Jam: A New Legacy back in 2021, not perfect, not great either. Original Space Jam was better. Taz-Mania Devil was in that too. I think that character ate about everything. I don't know if you recognize that from growing up. And Taz-Mania Devil is from Baby Looney Tunes. Yes, that's actually a real animated series. I used to watch that on Cartoon Network. Will HBO Max ever bring back or do a reboot of Taz-Mania Devil on his new adventures? Yes and no. It just varies on how many Looney Tune fans still wants to check that out. I would. My advice, don't just make the character CGI. It's perfect as classic hand-drawn animation. I'm pretty sure you could find Taz-Mania Devil on YouTube. Just to be clear, yes, I'm talking about the character from original Looney Tunes. That's all I want to share. And wait a minute, I remember a true story when I was 9 years old back in 2003. I think the Taz-Mania Devil was in Looney Tunes Back in Action. I think I saw it at the theaters. It's been a long time since I seen it before. And shout out for movie fans, love animation. Bye everyone.